I want to thank everybody for the follows, and this is unstuffed peppers. So try out my recipe and keep watching for more. I'm not so great with the microphone. I recorded the first part of this video with no sound. I guess I'll do a voiceover. But I am making unstuffed pepper skillet. This is going to be our meal for the next week. We do food prepping at least once a week. We try to. We're not perfect at it. It's just easier to do this than to have to cook a meal every night. My baby just went down for a nap. Let's get this knocked out while she's napping. I like to use the already minced garlic in the jar. It's a lot easier than trying to peel all that garlic and getting the stickiness all over your hands. I can't stand it. But this recipe calls for 3 cloves of garlic. That's about 3. Sure. Dried oregano leaves. 1 tablespoon. Go about that. Sure. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of paprika. 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. She didn't go to sleep, guys, so I'll be back. But that is 1 teaspoon of salt. Gosh, guys, I just went outside to go grab a fan out of the truck, and I just had a dog run up on me, and I think I just had a mini heart attack. Oh my god. I love dogs. We have dogs. You don't know what they're gonna do, especially if you don't know them. And I was carrying my daughter. It scared the crap out of me. I'm still shaking from it. Man, my daughter won't go to sleep, so this is what we have to do. Hopefully she'll fall asleep. We shall see. We left off at the salt. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Take a nap, darling. We're gonna need 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I have this trick. Instead of wasting a whole can of tomato paste, you put it in a plastic baggie, flatten it out, and then divide it into these little squares, so that way you can bend and break them off and use them as you go. I didn't come up with that idea. I don't remember who did, but it's a really good idea. You're also gonna need a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. 1/2 cup of rice. This is the 5-minute rice, the easy rice. 1 cup of beef broth. I only used 1/2 an onion. I like to put this in the freezer and use it for my next recipe if I need it. Alright, y'all. We're gonna do this mama style. We're gonna add some olive oil till that's all heated. So this recipe calls for 1 pound ground beef, but we like to add some extra protein in our food, so it's 2 pounds. Use olive oil. I'm not fond of the crunch from vegetables, so I like to let them cook longer than normal people, I guess. So when you're picking out the vegetables for this, it says just 3 bell peppers. I like to use different colors just because I like the colorful foods. We're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. As I said, I just don't like my veggies super crunchy, so I add a little bit of water and it softens them up really well. Baby's asleep. I don't know why she sucks on that finger and not her thumb. I don't know. Ground beef, seasonings. One thing that I said when she was an infant, that I will never deny holding her. She wants to be held. By golly, I'm gonna hold her. Add the tomato paste. I'm gonna add the diced tomato, the rice, and the beef broth. We're gonna mix it. Alright, you're gonna let this boil. Then we're gonna low heat. And then you're going to let it simmer for 15 to 18 minutes until the rice is cooked. It says to turn off the heat, give a stir, and add extra broth if needed. You need 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese. You're gonna add the cheese on top, and then it's done.